I'm Melissa and I'm a tattoo artist from Wollongong.
Hi, I'm Emily, also known as Jeremy Ann. I tattoo at Atlantis Tattoo Studio in Miranda.
Hello, I'm Mayani and I work at Soul Purpose Tattoo in 5 Dock.
Hey, I'm Tali. I work at Soul Purpose Tattoos in 5 Dock.
First question of the day, we have Katia. Would you ever collab with another tattoo artist to do a tattoo piece on a client? I honestly would be so stoked to be able to work with someone else and create an awesome design.
100%, I'd love to do that. It's always exciting to work with another artist. It's always a bit of fun. You have a lot of freedom to put in your 2 cents and work with that artist to make a beautiful piece.
Gareth asks, what are some of your goals within tattooing? I would like to do more ornamental with thicker, bolder lines and larger scale pieces, so very different to what I do now.
I think just get better. I think that's like all I can sort of ask for, is more clients to help me progress. And yeah, goals are sort of, I want to make it to the 10-year mark.
Woolworths Mud Cake, I love that name. What does a day in the life of a tattoo artist look like? Look, it's different among every artist as if it's different among every person. I'm pretty lazy. My day in the life starts with me. I like to try and get up early if I can. Have all my designs ready the night before, get it out of the way, and I start my day first up with a cup of coffee. Just not even have to think about my day yet. Just have that cup of coffee and then go from there.
For me, I wake up around 8 a.m. or so, head straight to the studio, pretty much start with the client. Get my brekkie, the coffee, and I usually do 1 client a day. It's usually from 10 till 6 or 7. Go home, cook some dinner, eat it, draw, 1 a.m., go to bed. That's my day.
El Ang said, if you could tattoo any design on anyone in the world, who/what would it be? I don't think I have anyone in particular that I'd like to tattoo. I think everyone is a canvas who wants to come in and get something by me, but I'd love to do more large scale floral work. Even though I already do it, I'd like to do bigger.
Layala Embrick asks, at what point did you find your tattoo style? I think that I'm still finding it, and most tattoo artists are still finding their styles. You always see new inspiration and you always want to experiment, really.
It's a constant search of trying to find your tattoo style. It's like trying to find yourself or your personality. You learn new things, you change, and so does your style.
Julia asked, what do you eat when you know you'll be doing a full day session? Depends if you're a client or you're a tattooist. If you're a client, have your brekkie, have your lunch, have your dinner. Have some water, have some Powerade, have some lollies. A tattooist perspective, what I eat, I get a coffee that I never drink because it goes cold. I get a lunch that I quickly stuff because I just want to get back into tattooing. And then I'll probably have dinner at like 10 p.m.
I don't eat anything until the end of the day, so it's kind of like intermittent fasting.
When I tattoo though, I kind of either eat at the shop when I get up there, or I kind of wait until my stencil's on and then I go and eat something little. Lunch, I kind of maybe eat at 3, or I don't have breakfast and then I eat at 3 on the way home when I pick up my son. So I don't follow my diet. It's not ideal.
Birdie Psychology asked, do you ever deal with imposter syndrome or get freaked when incredible artists want a tattoo? Oh my gosh, this question, yeah, is hitting hard, yeah. I feel like every artist, recently I've discovered every artist deals with imposter syndrome, and it feels like one of those things, until you talk to other artists about it, you feel really alone in it. You really do feel like an imposter a lot of the time, that maybe you're not a real artist. And that's a really hard thing to deal with. The only way to get through it is to talk to other artists and realize that we all feel the same. We all feel like imposters. We're all trying to make our way through. We're all a little bit self-conscious.
I deal with imposter syndrome every day. I feel like I shouldn't be where I am. It's a great honor to be able to tattoo everyone. Responsibility is humongous, and also I feel like all artists strive to be better. You just sort of try to morph it into inspiration rather than feeling bad about yourself, I think.
Haley asks, what inspired you to be a tattoo artist? I never had confidence to seek it out myself. I was a piercer at a tattoo studio. they just offered me 2 weeks after getting the job there to learn how to tattoo because they saw me drawing every day.
My brother's a tattoo artist. He's 3 years older than me, so probably him, and my husband's also a tattoo artist as well. So just being around a lot of the boys in a Nowra tattoo studio when I finished high school, I loved the lifestyle. I loved just, everything about it really.
Danica asked, how many hours did tattooists work a week, taking into account admin, emails, drawing, and tattooing? 24/7. It's a full-time job. It's a lifestyle. It is 24/7. You're constantly replying to DMs, emails, constantly booking people in, getting deposits, posting on social media. So it's 24/7.
Tegan Rowe asks, if you weren't a tattoo artist, which profession do you think you would have gone into? It would have been something in the science field. I would be teaching biology at uni, or I would be a dietitian. That's what I went to uni for.
I was convinced from a really early age that I was 100% going to go into film and television. Studied it as soon as I left high school, got my diploma, and then as soon as I finished my diploma, I was like, this is not it. Whatever I was going to get into, I was going to be 110% into it.
I studied to be a counsellor when I was sort of in school and just outside of school, so I would love to do that. But I've just started a art therapy course, so I'm really excited to hopefully be able to run workshops and that sort of thing, kind of help people, I guess, through their emotions and stresses and stuff like that, and be able to sort of mush it all together and make people feel good with art.
Katrina May J asked, what's one thing you wish clients understood about tattoos or tattooing? Ooh, I would say that it takes time. Even if you want something little, or if you want a whole leg sleeve or a back piece or just an arm piece, it takes time. Please be patient. It takes time to book in, to draw.
Wouldn't you prefer that we took extra time to make sure that we're doing a really good job and we're being thorough? This is something that's permanent on you. So we're not just going to rush through it just because we've got someone waiting.
Do you ever get artist block, and how do you get over it? I think that I'm so busy that I don't even have time to get artist block. I have this list of things that I want to create, so there's always something that I want to draw. I have bookings that I have to do.
Pretty much what I do is I just put my iPad away, I put all my drawing stuff away, and I take a really big break, catch up with a friend, get a clear mind, and then come back to it the day after. Next question is from Hello Elisa. How do you talk to your child about what you do? My kid is fascinated by my tattoos. I would start off by explaining to them where tattoos came from or how they came about. I would use the movie Moana as an example, and they have tribal tattoos and what they mean and why they have them. I would say that tattoos have evolved into a way of expressing yourself, a form of art. Just like you pick the way you want to dress and the way you want to do your hair, you pick the way you bedazzle your skin. Yes, I did it! Oh, thank God.
Thank you for having me.
It's so nerve-wracking up here.
So scary.